Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Loretta, Part 2. Now, I'm starting from the menu because I wanted to see something quick. I just want to see what these memories are. Okay. Moloch, nail. So it's just the still imagery that we came across. Did I miss some stuff? Nail. Bad dream. So we didn't get bad dream. We don't have nest, ruin nest, burn. Oh, I guess, okay. There's a bunch of stuff we haven't found. Okay. I thought we missed a bunch of things, but we're just not there yet. Okay. Because that nail seemed early, but that's okay. All right, let's get into part 2. Do I have to rip out the nail again? Okay. I did this in the last episode, so I'm just gonna skip past this. Okay. Hi, welcome back. So a little hard to tell when chapters end and begin. I guess that kind of makes sense for the timing. So, but I wasn't sure how friendly the autosave was going to be, and it's not bad, but we'll just have to keep that in mind going forward. So, welcome back. We just threw up on the floor. We should clean it up. Vomit. Blech. Leftovers from yesterday's supper. Oh, okay. Oh, she's barefoot. Don't step in it. Oh, she stepped in it. That's gross. Ah, what a mess. I guess we should clean it up. That was quick. Turn off the music. So, in case you don't recall, we ended last episode having murdered our husband with poison. Then we stepped on a rusty nail, which was real fun to pull out. Glad I got to live that twice. And now we are... Basically, it's either the next day or after that night still. So, not super sure what our next goal is, but we're going to wander around until we figure it out. Bingo! Oh, I bet the thing to help me not have to amputate my foot. I knew you were in here somewhere. They expired. A long time ago, too. Should I? Let's take them anyway. It's just medicine. Kids don't take expired medicine. What does it matter? Not like things can get any worse. I thought. Okay, still alive. It didn't instantly kill us. That's good. Okay, that's just going down the stairs. Wardrobe. We'll change. Seems like a good idea. That's better. Now to get rid of this dress. Who the hell could that be? Laura! You look like you've seen better days. What happened? It's the ginger bitch. Mind calling out Walter for me? I'm gonna go with go fuck yourself. You know what, Margaret? I don't want to see your stupid red face or your cheap dress around here anymore. Huh? What are you, deaf? Laura, what? Or maybe your mama dropped you when you were a baby. How dare you? Walter! Walter, you in there? Don't bother, whore. He won't hear you. You bitch. The hell are you up to? Get off my property, you goddamn hick. Stay off. Things didn't go all that well with Margaret. I may have felt a little better in the end, but it was clear the dumb bitch wasn't about to drop the issue. Well, she should at least keep her distance. For now, anyway. Things didn't go that well with Margaret. Now for the manuscript. It ought to be in the study. I need to find the manuscript first. Okay, I was just trying to look around. What in the Sam Hill? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Oh my god. Zombies. I should get this shovel out of the way, but I can't shake the feeling that I might need it later. Yeah, like as a weapon, like right now. Or wait, is it the bird? I'm nervous. Hello, Moosehead. What are you staring at? You got nothing to say? We'll keep it that way. Oh, it's just the poison making sounds. Yeah, let's hide it. Leaves a pleasant almond scent. He wasn't lying. Okay, well, whatever the sound is clearly was not coming from the kitchen. Let's check the basement. Why is it so dark in here? My foot hurts. Where's that sound coming from? Where's the lamp? Smells wretched as all get out down here. Pipe's making weird noises again. What is that? Ain't the first time. What, a squirrel? But Walter would usually take care of it. Today just ain't my day. Well, I mean, kind of self-inflicted, bud. Glass jar. The tag on the jar says, chicory root. It's a decent coffee substitute when you're out of money. Portrait, remove the fabric. A portrait of Walter's mother, Edna, covered in dust. What is that? Unsettling hole. Let's grab the steel bar. Give it a whack. Phew, that should do it. So I fix stuff around my house too. What's going on with this unsettling hole? I don't know where this hole came from or where it leads, but I ain't in any hurry to find out. God, you don't think it leads to the well, do you? I'm telling you, I'm not, you know, I don't think there's zombies, but listen, there might be zombies. Relax, Laura. It's just your imagination is all. Okay. So it does want me to go to the study, but no, we were just in there. Okay, let's go up to the study and grab the manuscript, which is probably 100% behind a lock. It's in the safe, so I'm assuming so I'm assuming we're not gonna be able to get in. I rarely step foot into Walter's study. Everything here is just as it was yesterday. An open bottle of bourbon and that old beat-up typewriter. Sheets of paper tied with a ribbon lie next to it. Chapters of Straw Bull. The rest of the manuscript should be in the safe. An open envelope lay next to it. It's an informal letter of unofficial-looking paper, certified by a secretary. Dear Mr. Harris, Walter, the bull is positively sensational, although I do believe we should give the title some consideration. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that this is your best work yet, and I'm only halfway through reading it. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I already spoke to Thompson at MCM, and they want to talk. I'm very glad that you are back in business, my friend. Send me the rest as soon as it's ready. The contracts are drafted. There's just a couple of formalities left. P.S. I already ordered the cover design. You're going to love them. Sincerely, Jerry. Stamp, Gerald Foster Schaefer, Atlantic Press Publishing House. Oh, you want me to hold X. Got it. They were waiting. Details had been negotiated. Contract signed. They just needed a little push was all. I made myself comfortable in the leather desk chair, adjusted the carriage, and began typing. Dear Mr. Schaefer, I regret to inform you that my husband, Walter Harris, has gone missing. It's possible something may have happened to him, or perhaps he simply ran out on his love-deprived wife. His reasoning is beyond me. I am writing because you were interested in Walter's latest manuscript, Straw Bull. By coincidence, the manuscript currently sits in my possession. The original, there are no copies. Mr. Schaefer, I assume that you are a busy man, so I'll cut to the chase. As far as I know, your company has taken out a life insurance policy on Walter. Due to this extraordinary development, I must ask that you send a check with the amount applicable in the event of his passing if you wish to see the manuscript in its entirety. Despite my disagreements with Walter, I am convinced that readers and fans of his talent should not be deprived of his latest masterpiece. I will send the manuscript the day the check is received, as I understand that it rightfully belongs to you and your firm, which has done so much for our family. Yours faithfully, Loretta Lou Harris. This is like some weird backhanded blacksmith. Or blacksmith. Blackmail. Sorry. Been playing a lot of games lately. Lick the envelope. It's not the approach I would have taken, but alright. All done. Now I just gotta wait. The pain in my leg was getting worse. So on my way to the post office, I decided to stop at the gas station again. Something wasn't right. The gas station looked different that day. Kind of like something was missing. In the same vein, I was seeing everything in a brand new light. Kind of like looking through a cracked microscope glass or something. Well, I ain't never looked through a microscope in my entire life. I swear to God, that dude's a zombie. Please don't do that. I was about to say, I'm standing right here, stupid. Tiptoe through the window. It's not the song. Reminds me of it though. Ma'am? Are you the owner here? Yes, ma'am. Where'd the other man go? What other man? The skinny one. Must be mistaken, ma'am. The only one working here. Need some gas, ma'am? Actually, you got any painkillers here? No, ma'am. This ain't no drugstore. Then I'll just take a bottle of whiskey. Cheapest you got. Is that a needle? Are we gonna stitch ourselves up? What are we doing? No. What is that? Is that a pin? My name is William Henry Carter. I've been this county's sheriff for the last 3 years. Early in the morning of August 12th, 1947, I got a call from the Harris farm. Mrs. Harris claimed that her husband, Mr. Harris, had gone missing. How old is Walter, ma'am? 45. And how long have the two of you been married? 16 years. Has he, the sheriff chokes back the urge to vomit. For the sake of decency, Loretta pretends not to notice. Pardon me. Has Walter gone missing before? That was weird. No. This would be the first time. Hot damn. The hangovers get worse every time. Okay, there we go. Feels like my head's about to explode. Well, you did throw back 2 full bottles by yourself. Oh man, I couldn't imagine. Ugh. It doesn't matter what the bottle is. What did you expect? Not 1 bottle. Not a bottle and a half. 2 fucking bottles, Bill. I wonder if she can smell the booze on my breath. What am I saying? Of course she does, jackass. Women always smell this shit. You're in deep trouble now, Bill. When was the last time you saw Walter? When exactly did you notice that Walter was missing, ma'am? Yesterday morning. I thought he'd gone to the city at first, but the car was still parked by the house. Then evening rolls around and he still ain't back, so I called you today. I'ma sit. I think. Loretta's standing there, arms folded, staring you down like she's fixing to ask you a question, or simply challenge your authority. What a dish, though. Younger than you, but not by much, I reckon. She's got a great ass to boot. So, a writer, huh? Can you say you're surprised, Bill? A loser like you could never score a dame like her. Got a queer look in her eyes, though. Figures, considering her man just took off. Poor gal. Well, that wasn't what I thought was going to happen. I thought she would just sit down. I don't know. Let's go with the square by the shovel. Okay, so we're like investigating. That's what we're doing. It's all clear as day. Or is it? Something ain't right. You really need this right now? You better sleep it off in a car. Give it a couple hours at least. There's always the hair of the dog. Nah, I'll just grab a bowl of soup or something. But now ain't the time for pondering soup. What are you staring at me like that for, sweetheart? Think finding a missing person's a piece of cake? Expect me to pull them out of my hat or something? As if you could stand to carry a couple of city slickers around. Only thing you're good for, Bill, is lugging around a hip flask. Well, to hell with all that. Boy, this guy absolutely hates himself. A stain. Can't quite tell what it was. This house has seen better days, that's for sure. Got an odd smell to it, too. Better not puke in front of her. Catch you by surprise there, sunshine? This ain't a house, it's a shack. That must be why the guy took off. But look who's talking. You live in a trailer, you jackass. Used to be a pilot, a hero. Where's all the heroics now, Billy boy? Drowned in hooch is where they are. Maybe I should ask her for a painkiller. Nah, I better not. I don't have any anyways. Was Walter acting suspiciously before his disappearance? We'll go with that one. Tell me, ma'am. Was Walter acting strange at all? Did he do anything unusual before he disappeared? No, sir. Nothing that comes to mind. Do your children live with you? Ain't got no children. No children. No husband. No job. If you're not careful, you'll be 3 for 3 yourself, you dumb drunk. Got no kids, nor any wife to speak of neither. What about Maggie, though? Maggie's a different type of broad. All right, cowboy, strain your brain. Just a couple more questions, then we can wrap up this sideshow. Did Walter have any health conditions? You trying to imply he's crazy? Well, no, sir. My husband's in his right mind. Was he in the military? Yeah, he was, but he never did like talking about it. Said he spent 2 years on a boat, somewhere out in the Philippines, writing propaganda. Except it was spelled propaganda. At least that's my understanding of it. You know, pamphlets about Hitler, Hirohito, and the like. Chose not to pry any deeper than that. I see. So this is Walter's study. Yeah, he spends most of his day here. The sheriff sniffs. Has anything changed since you went missing? Hard to say. What about family? My family? No, ma'am, your husband's. Ah, well. He has a sister over in New York City. Can't say we've ever been all that close. Don't suppose you have her number? Afraid I do not. The sheriff's mouth curves into a deep frown. May I ask what happened to your leg? I just scratched it is all. I'll just play cool. Changing the subject looks weird. I caught it on a nail, but it ain't nothing serious. Ouch. You might want to go see a doctor about that anyway, ma'am. Tetanus is no laughing matter. Lots of folks die from it. Get right on that, Sheriff. Did Walter take anything with him when he left? Photo? Maybe a postcard? Do you know if anything's missing from the safe? No? Walter keeps his manuscripts in there. He didn't take those with him? Ain't sure. Don't know the combination. Did Walter keep any extensive correspondence with anyone? Any that you're aware of, at least? Maybe someone you just learned of recently? Well, Walter spoke of his publisher, of course. Probably to some other writers as well. And his old war buddies, most likely. Mind if I take a look at the letter? This one? Oh my god. Stick the letter opener in his throat? Oh, they're all yellow? Oh, gosh. All right. What letter? This, okay, we'll pass him the envelope. Who cares? Pass him an envelope? Hold on. Should we just go for it? It didn't go well. Well, that was a dumb mistake. The sheriff saw it coming clear as day. Before the beautiful letter opener that Walter had thoughtfully brought back from the Philippines could get anywhere near the drunk's throat, he shot 2 bullets through the back of my skull. My last thought, right before my brains were smeared across the wall, was about how much I hated that awful gaudy wallpaper. And I mean hated. Anyway, the Crystal Castle has shattered, and the sands of time are spilling out. I'm coming, Walter. Oh, okay. All right. We get to try that over again. Well, we won't be lunging at the sheriff. Spends most of his day here. Okay, we'll buzz ahead to our selection again. Okay, I'm glad that it just don't do that again, stupid. But we'll set you up to try again here. Ask what happened to your leg. Okay, I just scratched it. We'll stick with that. We're getting there. It's of correspondence. I'm trying not to go too fast because I don't want to buzz past it. Look at the letter. Okay, this one. Let's pass him an envelope. The sheriff carefully studies the envelope. You should read them. Might offer you some clarity. Yard. All right, Mrs. Harris. I'll be frank. I'll be Loretta. The chances of us finding Walter are pretty slim. It's more likely that he'll reappear by himself when he's ready. I have to admit, this sort of thing happens from time to time. Sometimes folks just get a little overwhelmed. They run away from debts, creditors, wives, without realizing they can't ever run away from themselves. Well, I appreciate your wisdom, Sheriff. But what happens now? I'll get to contacting the local precincts in the meantime, then the nearest hospitals, the morgue. It's a big country. Your husband could be anywhere. Ma'am, forgive me, I know this is a difficult subject, but I have to ask. Did you and Walt have any fights before he went missing? Well, let's just, I wouldn't say so. You know, I think Walter and I might have gone to the same school. Only got one school around here, so it ain't all that surprising. Was there anyone else he was in contact with around here? Any friends or neighbors? Enemies, even? Someone I could talk to? No, sir. At least not that I'm aware of. Does that thing still work, by the way? What? The well behind you. No, it's all dried up now. Mind if I take a look? Ah, shit. Sure is dark. I wonder how deep it goes. You know, if you ain't using it, then that'd be grounds for getting fined. You better ask someone to board it. Wait, what's that? Oh, shit. Is that a rat? Sure is a meaty one. Look at that. He's trying to climb his way out. That fella's braver than all get out. Suckers breed faster than rabbits, so I'd recommend buying some rat poison or something. Probably got yourself a right nest down there. You got anyone around that can help you, ma'am? I can send my boys to you if you don't. They'll board it up for you in no time. Thank you, Sheriff. I can handle it myself. An angry rat. Uh-oh. Bye, Walter. Mind if I smoke? Do you want me to try to spell smoke? I don't see any S's. Don't see any S's. What am I supposed to do? Oh, there was an S. Shoot, I missed it. There's an S. Oh, we need the big ones. Men shot each other, stabbed each other, killed each other. Oh shoot, I missed it. I was so busy chasing letters that I missed part of what they were saying, or what was going on. And for what? Men aren't the only ones who fight in wars. The last couple intermission screens screwed me up. No, but it's the men who's starting them. Have you ever heard of the Chinese ruler Wu Zetian? Should I? There's no such thing as wrongdoing, Loretta. Only doing. Anyway, how are you feeling in general? Honestly. Pretty good? We're gonna confirm that now. Please concentrate. It's a coffee cup. I feel like the world has changed too fast, and I don't feel safe. I mean, I don't know what I mean anymore. Let's continue. I think the stuff that's just extra splotchy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making it up. Don't let what I did fool you. I'm a good person. Well, an ordinary person, but people sure love labeling things. Smart folk always have simple answers. It's so easy to trip yourself up once. Way easier than you'd think. Easier than a round of gin rummy. Or getting your hands on a pair of nylon stockings. It's very convenient, too. What do you mean by that? Well, it's tempting to commit an unforgivable act, then revel in self-pity, making excuses for the rest of your life. Now, don't you start with that. Have you heard the saying, let sleeping dogs lie? I think that's exactly what you chose not to do. I did it. Present? Gift? Guess we'll just click on these and put them somewhere. Oh my gosh, are we actually putting this puzzle together? Obviously that goes there. I'm very good at puzzles. This must be... Oh, wait, that changed. Oh, what's going on? Okay, so I pick up other stuff. Don't want that. What's this? What's there? Oh. This goes... there, obviously. I don't know. What do you think this is? Somewhere else. We'll worry about that one later. This goes... there. We got 2 heads here. Glad this isn't timed. Oh, we got 2. Let's put that up there for now. We put this one. They like ran into each other now. There's 2 pieces there. Okay, that's a little janky. This one can go here. This one can go. Okay. Got that one. We're getting there. No? This goes over here. This goes over here. This goes over here. There we go. Oh, what do you think this is? We'll wait on that one. Oh, I guess there's a little bit of an outline back there that I'm just now seeing. This one will go here. Oh. This one will go here. We're almost done. 3 left. Here. Oh, no wonder this. I thought this was like a tiny little fraction of a piece. I'm very good. Very talented at puzzles. Let's go. Who is it? A call from New York for Mr. Harris. Connect us. You think you can blackmail us, Toots? Blackmail? Well, sure, if that's what you want to call it. Oh, she was going straight up for blackmail. But since I'm the one who owns the manuscript, I think it'd be more appropriate to call it reimbursement, or maybe compensation, for the presumed widow of a talented writer. You could even print that on the dust jacket. Where's Harris? Listen here, lady. Nobody messes with Jerry Schaefer. I say it all the time. I hung up, but he'll call again. Make no mistake. People like Schaefer never miss an opportunity for profit, even if it means exchanging sweet pleasantries for threats. But that still leaves me with a problem. The safe combination. I searched the whole damn house for a clue, a note, anything. But it looks like old Walter, old fuddy-duddy Walter, who by supper would always have forgotten what he ate for breakfast or sometimes mixed up his left for right. That same lying bastard Walter only ever kept the combination in that good-for-nothing brain of his. I tried his birthday, our wedding anniversary, his mother's birthday, and even the date of his first publication. Nothing worked. You must have written the combination down somewhere, Walter. You're a writer. You wrote everything down. Okay, we got some stuff. It's empty. Our bag is empty. Okay, we had like weird little sparkles. Ticket stubs, scribbled papers, a lighter. Horse racing, Only Walter could find a racetrack out in the middle of nowhere. Nothing interesting here, except for cigar club? I ain't never seen Walter smoke a cigar. There's an address on it, 11 Rainwood Street. Must be in the city. I could pay a visit, when I get the time, of course. A letter from Kelly, a letter from Walter's publisher. Ooh, let's save the letter from Kelly. I don't know who Kelly is. So maybe it's a sister? I don't know. Let's read the publisher letter first. Dear Mr. Harris, Walter, the book... no, this is the same one as before. Hey, Daddy. How are you doing? How's Laura? I hope y'all are doing okay. I'm doing just fine. Sorry it took me so long to write you back. Things have been pretty crazy recently. You know how it is. Did you finish your novel? I think you did. You've been working on it for so long now. Daddy, I've got some big news I want to talk about. I don't know when you'll get this letter, though. Anyway, Mickey and I are going to come visit, so let's talk in person. S-W-A-K? Swack? I don't know. Love you, Kelly. Well, who the hell is Kelly now? Do they have a daughter? Did he have a daughter before? Crime and Punishment. Ooh, a key. Crime and Punishment. Never heard of it. There's a key hidden in the book. It ought to open one of the doors in this house. No clue which one, though. Maybe Walt's parents' bedroom? That would be my guess. Okay. It just shot me right up here. The key from the book fits. Heavens to... What's that smell? I gotta open a window or something. A cage. It's empty. Apparently Walter's parents kept a bird of some kind. Empty. An old suitcase? The suitcase is bound tightly with twine. I can't break through it with my bare hands. Discharged man shoots parents. Guggenheim warehouse fire. Ransom paid, but child not found. Olsen family offer reward. I remember this case. Someone kidnapped the daughter of some hoity-toity oil tycoon. Oh, so it doesn't actually want me to open... Oh, I thought that hand was giving me the finger. It doesn't actually want me to open the window. Strange photograph. Look closer. There's a key here. It looks like the kind used to open a safety deposit box. But where? Somewhere in the city? What the hell, Walter? What else were you hiding from me? Mysterious. The day promised to be eventful, and not just because of the secrets of Walter's past. I still needed to open that goddamn safe. But I was plumb out of ideas. I considered throwing it out the window, but there was no way that thing was going to budge. I won't get that check without the manuscript. Is there some way to just airmail the whole safe to Schaefer? I needed to come up with something and fast, so I decided to head into the city. What about the rest of the stuff in that suitcase? What are we doing? Oh, look at how tiny the circle, square, and I almost missed them. So we have the choice between going to the hardware store, the address from the matchbox, or the bus depot. Let's save the matchbox for last. That feels like the right way to go. But not at the hardware store. Ma'am, I already told you. To open a safe, and I mean any safe, though I can't say for sure which one you have, an old one. Well, old or new, you'll need either a very good locksmith or a very good thief. Precisely. And I'm afraid I'm neither. All I sell is doorknobs and fasteners, ma'am. What a waste of time. To the bus depot. This is going to be a long drive. I see lipstick, I see coins. If this key really belongs to the bus depot, then it must open one of the lockers here. Oh. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking when I chose the bus depot. Obviously, that's where the key would go. Buy U.S. savings bonds and stamps. Looks like the dude I smacked with a shovel. Some drunk's fallen asleep right next to the locker I need to get into. Look, kick him in the face. There we go. The bum gurgles something unintelligible. Well, that's just perfect. How do I get rid of him now? He reeks of booze. Maybe a fresh bottle will get him to move. Alright, now we're getting into the adventure game elements. Still narrative focused, but now we're getting into the core gameplay loop. So we'll head to the club. What can I get you? Sorry to bother you. I'm looking for the Koopa Cigar Club. Is this the place? What, can't you read? Look at the sign, lady. I don't see a sign. This is a bar. We don't sell cigars here. Only drinks. I suggest you either order one or take a hike. Cigarette vending machine. I quit smoking a long time ago, though I've been regretting it more and more lately. A bottle of liquor, please. Cheapest you got. Oh, has the lady finally decided to have some fun? Don't ask. Well, you have a lovely evening. Got some whiskey. Excuse me. I don't suppose you know where I can find the Koopa Cigar Club. Cigar Club? You're looking at it, babe. But it was shut down a year, maybe 2 years ago. All's left of it now is this shithole. Bartender looks over, displeased. Where do you think you are, the Ritz or something? Bartender looks away, even more displeased. A year or two? Why is a pretty dame like you looking for a cigar club anyway? Here, why don't I buy you a drink instead? Thanks, but I'm in a hurry. Of course you are. I don't understand. This ain't making any sense. Let me take another look at that matchbox. The address is right, but there's no way these matches are 2 years old. Hey, there's a phone number on the other side. 555-3486? Was this written with a ballpoint pen? Must be recent then. How the hell did I miss this? I could call the number, but what good will that do? If the club really did close a couple years ago, maybe that loser got it wrong. Should find a phone. Mind if I use your phone? Bartender sighs heavily. It's out back, by the John. Creepy picture. That dog sure is scary looking. Well, at least it ain't playing poker. Oh, I guess it is a dog. It smells like piss in here. Is this like... Did we go to the men's restroom? And Lord knows what else. It's a payphone. I just want to see what else we got going on here. Okay. Why would we call home? No point in doing that. I know there ain't no one home. Okay, yeah, alright. How creepy would it be if somebody answered? Call the number on the matchbox. Zert. It's you. I know who you are. Zert. You shouldn't have dialed this number. Who are you? Do I know you? We'll be seeing each other soon. Okay. I got my bottle of booze. Let's go move the drunk. Hey, pal. Got a bottle of something you might like. Huh? Look, just move over, would you? Go. Thank God that worked. There's some kind of parcel here. I don't get it, Walt. What does it all mean? I should wait till I get home to open it. Hey, who the hell are you? Then said he unto me, prophecy unto the wind, prophecy, son of man. And say to the wind, thus saith the Lord God, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. That's probably a good sign. Well, I'm intrigued by what's happening here. On my way home, I got to thinking. Maybe I just made a mistake. The man on the other end of that wire could have been anyone. An old friend, a comrade in arms, some other failed writer. It was amazing how, after Walt's death, I was starting to learn so much about him. Way more than what I knew of him when he was still alive. Things that were obviously private, things he didn't want to share with his own wife. Then suddenly, the engine. Goddamn bucket of bolts. Lord, what'd I do to deserve this? Who am I kidding? You know perfectly well, Loretta. Killed a guy. So I walked. Good thing the house was only a half mile away. I noticed the luxurious white car right away, parked by my front porch. I'd never seen a car quite like it. Some old man with a cane was standing next to it, and something deep in my gut told me nothing good was going to come from this meeting. Hello. Can I help you? Go call out your husband, sweetheart. I'd like to speak to the property owner. It's Mr. Morgan. I'm the property owner. Well, that explains it. What do you need all this land for, anyway? Who are you, exactly? Name's Peter Solomon Morgan, Jr. But y'all can call me Mr. Morgan. I own the land down southeast of here, which means I have the misfortune of being your neighbor. What's that supposed to mean? Come take a look. Shiny hand. See this? The whole lot's rotten. Ain't even worth feeding to the livestock. Thank you kindly for showing me some dirt, but I fail to see how this has anything to do with me. Fail to see, do you? Morgan's old face turns purple with anger. 50 acres of fertile land reduced to nothing but horse shit. My sincere congratulations. So what? And that has what to do with me? I hired a specialist. Through his investigating, he concluded that drainage installed on your property is wrecking my crops. I was looking to have a conversation with a real property owner. You know, resolve the issue peaceful-like. But I guess that just ain't in the cards. Let's calm down here. Let's calm down for a minute. I don't know much about farming. Hell, I don't even know what you mean by drainage. I just rent out the land. Tell me something I don't know. Well, maybe you should talk to the ones who've been working your land. Who do you think told me what's been going on? Think I'm out there running in the fields like I got some ants in my pants? I'll be speaking to my lawyers about this. You can understand that much, can't you? I came over here to meet the owner face to face, you know, talk it through man to man. Never did occur to me that I'd be dealing with some dumb broad instead. Oh, pull your head out of your ass. The bank owns the land. Let's quit jerking me around, lady. Listen hard, you goddamn Okie. Let go of me, you asshole. If Phillips or someone else is paying you to pull this shit, or this is your own harebrained attempt at sabotage, Lord help me. I'll drag your ass through the muck myself if I have to. You hear me? Fuck off, pig. What's going on here? Oh, Sheriff's back. Howdy, Bill. Doing all right there, Miss Harris? Yeah? Mr. Morgan was just leaving. Mr. Morgan huffs and haws. Yeah, I'm going, but this ain't over. I'll be seeing you in court, Mrs. Harris. Whatever, you old fart. Your hand okay? I saw your car out there on the road. Figured I'd come see if everything's okay. What was old Bill wanting? Wish I knew, Sheriff. Wish I knew. Morgan's grip was surprisingly strong for an old man and left a bruise. The sheriff made himself scarce before long. He came asking the same questions, but he had him written down in a notebook this time, and didn't reek of booze. Still, I don't think he suspects me. He seems more focused on Walter's past. He's an ornery one. That old donkey. That old donkey? I'll say. Ought to learn to keep his hands to himself. Got any news on Walter, Sheriff? Actually, yes. I was talking to New York and found out something, rather strange. Tell me. You ever heard of an Irving Wallace? Nope, doesn't ring any bells. Well, it sounds like Walter and Irving did time together. Walter did time? No way. That's what I thought. But when? Why? In the early 20s, but I don't know why. There ain't much left from the pre-war archives. Walter obviously used this to his benefit and kept his little vacation a secret. This is more than just a secret. Don't get me wrong, ma'am. Everyone makes mistakes. As far as I can tell, Walter was a dignified man. Wish I could say the same about that Wallace character, though. Who's he? He made a killing during the Prohibition, but his fortune wasn't big enough to attract unnecessary attention. Then he got his business legalized and went into publishing. He even bought a stake in a local newspaper. Either way, he's bad news. But no charges have been brought against him yet. Strange thing is, well, my guess is Walter and Irving have stayed in touch to this day. I don't mean to scare you, ma'am, but Wallace might be connected to your husband's disappearance. What's in the box, by the way? Let's just say more junk from New York. Mail just arrived. Thought it might be from Walter. Anyway, ma'am, I'll keep you informed. Let me know if anything happens in the meantime. Like what, Sheriff? People like Wallace are extremely dangerous, but I'd like to ask you to stay vigilant till we figure this all out. Do take care now. What have you been up to, Walt? Oh my god, that's very bright. I must admit, Morgan's visit came as something of a surprise. I had no idea what that old man wanted with me. If you guys are watching this late at night in the dark, I'm sorry. Walter was the one who handled the land, not me. Any knowledge I might have had was extremely vague. I could probably figure it out if I really put my mind to it. But on the other hand, who the hell cares? I'll be long gone the minute I get that check. I'll never have to see this house, this land, or Morgan ever again. I wasn't sure what to do next. Ask about the property boundaries or leave it to chance? Leave it to chance. I didn't think it really mattered at first, but at night, for some reason, I started to feel like something around me had changed. It was small, almost invisible. I began to wander through that rundown old house, finding my way into corners I didn't even know existed. And then, Kelly arrived. That's actually, I kind of want to, I hope that this is a good spot. Again, it's really hard to tell when these chapters end. That felt like maybe a chapter change, just because the bright white made my eyes blind. So, we're gonna call this good for this part. We'll figure it out when I record the next one, if I need to go forward or back up or something. But interesting. Walt's got a little bit of a history here. I thought the first episode was strong. It, like, you know, I was curious where things were going to end up going, if it was going to be like just us trying to escape authorities and stuff. But now I'm like, they've kind of changed gears, and I'm curious about what's going on with Walt. So we'll find out more next time. Thank you guys for hanging out for part 2 of Loretta. We'll be back with part 3 before long. Thanks. Bye-bye.